Yeah, so these 3 panels are 15 watts each. It's the Coleman 45 watt set. I got it, gosh, 3 seasons ago. And they're feeding into an Everstart Marine RV deep cycle, 101 amp hour. And Coleman set comes with this little Coleman charge controller. That light's not real good on that, but and it shows you charged or charging. And that feeds into, and you can see the back of it there. That little inverter also comes with it. It's 300 watts. Good enough to charge a cell phone. I've got a little, you can see it sitting there, that white thing, white and gray. That's a tablet that I use just as a DVD player. Runs that just fine and dandy. That's a pair of little USB powered speakers for like a laptop, really, but I use it with the tablet just to have better sound if I'm watching a movie, you know. I've run the biggest test I put it through so far was one night I watched 2 movies, probably about 3.5 hours total watching movies with the USB speakers plugged in also, feeding AC directly into the tablet, not using its battery. It doesn't like to play DVDs off of just its battery for some reason, but whatever. So watched 2 movies and then got ready for bed, plugged in my cell phone, which was at 20%, and just let it charge overnight. It charged overnight and no worries. So 3 hours or 3.5 hours of watching DVDs and charged my cell phone from 20%. Not bad. I mean, I don't really want to push it to its limit. I mean, that showed me it does good enough. I can also charge my video camera off of it, no problem. So, yeah, not a bad little system, really. Oops, wrong way. Little pricey because of the Coleman name on it, I guess. I don't like the fact that it doesn't give you an actual voltage readout for the battery. A lot of the bigger inverters will tell you how many volts you have left in your batteries. But yeah, the panels themselves, they're on the heavy side. They're metal framed, and I think for an overlander that just wants to keep, a cell phone, a GPS, maybe a tablet to watch a movie, charged up, the Coleman's not a bad set, really, especially because the panels have the metal frames. I think they're a little sturdier. You could roof mount them and feel fairly safe about them not breaking, I think. I mean, I don't know. I'm not really an overlander guy. I used to have me a real nice Cherokee back in the day, but been a long time since I've had a good 4x. So, but yeah, I mean, I don't know. The Coleman set's not bad. Heavy because of the metal frames. Not strong enough to do like my laptop, which is an old tank of a laptop, it eats friggin' juice pretty hard. I had to actually buy a 1200 watt inverter just to make sure I could turn on the laptop, which I'll walk you through that system later. That's a completely different setup. I run two different inverters, a small one and a big one. But yeah, I guess that's about all I can tell you about the Coleman set. I mean, like I said, I've had it for, this is the third summer I've used it, and the framing that it comes with originally for the panels, terrible. It just kind of, it was flimsy to begin with, and it just fell apart. That's why I said for overlanders, mounting them on a rack on your roof or on the side of your vehicle or something, because of the metal frames and all, I think might be an option. But for me, eventually I'm going to have to make something to attach them to. Well, yeah. Um, so yeah, I guess that's it for the Coleman review. After 2 years of use and at the, what, almost month into the third year of use. All right. Well, yeah. I guess how about a tease for the next one? Uh-oh, my battery's about to die. But yeah, there's that set. And we'll talk about them in the next video. Gonna sign off before the battery quits.